So today I'm here with my friend Hasani. We're in North Carolina. He is an animator and a motion graphic designer from Atlanta.
I've dabbled in videography, photography, and whatever else. Like, as for now, like I specialize in motion graphics, and but I branch off and do other things and bring all of that work together. Currently, I work for Fox Sports.
Okay.
If you happen to watch sports on Fox, I make the graphics for those games. You know, like if a punch lands and like it makes the punch look so much more epic.
Yeah, like the whole screen vibrates.
Yeah. I love my job.
Okay.
I love my job. I love going to work,
good.
bro.
That's good.
I feel like I'm playing all day.
That must be a good
I feel like I'm playing all day. But no, ever since then, it was just like non-stop. How do I take those skills that I saw somebody else do? Can I do that? And can I do it better? Get good at one thing. Like get really good at least one thing. And then from there, you can branch off and learn so many other things, you know?
Gotcha.
Before you know it, the route that you kind of took, you started off with, it just blossomed into something even bigger.
Nice.
You know, so.
For the people listening out there who might be interested, you know, like and they do like one thing, you know, maybe they do some 2D animation. What was your path?
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so for me, I started off with Flash.
Okay.
Well, I started with pencil and paper, really.
Okay.
That's where it all starts. But I would make cartoons with Flash. I attempted to use Toon Boom, but at the same time, I was learning how to use After Effects. So, and then from After Effects, I learned how to use, well, I always knew how to edit video, so Premiere Pro or even Final Cut, but I like to use Premiere Pro rather than using Final Cut. Photoshop, you know, like, so it went from learning Flash to learning After Effects, and then, you know, once you learn so much in After Effects, you kind of have to learn other software as well to make the most of After Effects. So, you know, I had to learn how to manipulate photos and then bring those into Photoshop. You learn how to use Illustrator because, you know, like a lot of 2D based stuff, vector graphics, logos, whatnot, and being able to create all that there. And then I learned how to use this thing, a plugin called Element 3D, which introduced me to 3D motion graphics. And learning that, I was like, okay, it has a certain amount of limitations, but now I started to use Cinema 4D. So that is like the biggest thing. One of the most popular ones, like 3D software out there now. So, and you have to know kind of a bit about Illustrator just to get your files into Cinema 4D. So I had to go a little bit further into Illustrator.
For you personally, how do you define success?
Success to me, as long as I am learning and can just keep learning new ways to learn more stuff on how to learn, I feel like I'm gonna have a big brain by the end of the day, dog.
Yeah. What is your view on like work ethic?
Don't burn yourself out. Do not burn yourself out. Take a break when you have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, you gotta grind. It's all about grinding.
I believe.
You know, like, how are they treating their video? How are they adding their graphics on top of their video? How are they, you know, it's just like, and from there, I just start playing and just start trying stuff.
Nice.
I get inspired by a lot. I don't necessarily say I have just a few big people like that I take inspiration from. I kind of get it from everywhere.
Which is good. That's good. Not everybody is as like driven as you. So some people need a little bit of help and a little bit of a push.
Right.
And they aren't as resourceful as you in like figuring out a way to like move to the next step. So what kind of advice would you give them as far as like moving to the next step and like finding resources for them to even like learn from or whatnot, you know? So like what kind of...
I would say first thing is you've only failed if you stop.
Okay, that's good.
So that's it. You know, like I played baseball all my life, well, most of my life, and now that I've stopped, I can say, you know, that's it. You know, like if there was many times where I almost stopped making graphics because of some wall that was in my way, and I didn't stop. And look where I'm at now. I could have said, now that I failed if I stopped doing that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So don't stop. Just keep going. Like you're gonna run into walls and whatnot. And again, start playing with other things that might be that relates to whatever it is that you're doing. Don't stop. Keep playing. Like just try new stuff, and you will always find a way. Like there's so many different things that you can try. There's so many different routes that all will relate back to whatever it is that you're trying to do. And if you try all those different routes, you'll learn so many different things that you can just always bring back.
Nice. And
you will find that there's so many walls that you've been able to maneuver around, you know, that bypass that main wall that was getting in your way in the first place.